I don't understand it because why allow someone to disrespect you and embarrass you, humiliate you so many times?
She always got something to say. Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, yes, she did. No, she didn't. Yes, she did.
We gonna cry a little.
I
We gonna laugh a lot.
I like
her. Hear real shit.
She keeping it real.
In the right spot.
Come on,
Let's
y'all.
talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm your girl Jamaica. Of course, let's just go ahead and cut straight into the video. If you have never been here before, you're new to the channel, you've never seen this face, this background, any of this, that's okay. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and just like that, problem solved. Okay, so apparently Tristan is on baby number 3. I do want to say this. I feel for Khloe. I feel for when you love a man and you really want it to work and you are like out here defending him and standing by his side, having these conversations, and you really want to make it work. That's what women do. We just want to make it work when we really love someone. I also feel like I get a piece of women saying, I'm doing this for my daughter. I would like my kids to grow up in a home that has a mother and a father. A piece of me gets that. Okay, that's why I'm gonna tell y'all why I said piece. Because I don't care enough about the mother-father dynamic in a household to allow for a man to do and disrespect and treat me however he wants to. I don't give a fuck about growing up in a household with a mother and a father and then the child. If you disrespect me multiple times, if you continue to embarrass me multiple times, it's gonna be me and my daughter, and that's it. Okay, so that is the piece that I understand. Wanted that 2-parent household, not want to be in that statistic group where, you know, I'm a single mother. I don't understand it because why allow someone to disrespect you and embarrass you, humiliate you so many times, you know, into the public. I'm not doing that. I'm not famous. I wouldn't even know nobody to do it right now. Nobody even know me, but I would never allow for it to happen. Okay, I feel for Khloe. Because I understand, as a woman, we've all been there. We all want the man we love to love us back the same way unconditionally. We want the conversations that we're having one-on-one between that man and that woman to be legit. But at this point, it's looking like whatever he's telling Khloe at this point is manipulation. Whatever he's saying to her, and when they in the bedroom or when they sit down having a one-on-one, it's just bullshit. And I really need her to open her eyes and see that. I feel like Tristan is like every other man. And when I say every other man, I mean every other man who wants to live in a world where, yeah, I have me a number one, and this is the mother of my child, this person I love, but I also want to be a part of this world where I can do whatever I want, and women, you know, I can have whatever woman I want. A lot of men are like that. Trust me, I know. I've had a woman. Okay? So that right there is like, Tristan, you can only exist in one place. I would honor and respect a man who's like, look, I don't want to have a relationship. Why? Because I like having sex with other women and not wearing condoms. I want to have multiple children. You know, I respect that. I will respect that if you say that openly, honestly. Because in my head, I'm like, okay, well, he's honest enough to say it. I don't feel trapped. I'm not manipulated. If it comes out, I'm not embarrassed. But I feel like at this point, Khloe feels this embarrassment. She has to, because you have been in this web of lies, and you're steady standing next to him, and you're steady trying to prove to the world that this is not what this is. You are so hard going on saying, no, you know, you love who you love. Everybody don't need to be in our business. But when you're in the public eye, your business is everybody's business, whether you like it or not. It's just the truth. So I feel like she is embarrassed. I feel like she is sitting back thinking, this man has done this to me way too many times, and I have tried to defend him in public, and like, what else can I do? Because at this point, we can't blame Tristan. Tristan is being Tristan. You cannot blame someone for being who they are. Whether they're lying about it or not, he's showing this is who he is. We can only look at Khloe and say, Khloe, now what are you going to do? Now you know this. What are you going to do about it? So it's like, okay, I know these things. I'm ignoring these things, and I'm trying to prove to the public that this isn't affecting me, and really it's embarrassing you. Not only is Tristan embarrassing Khloe, but that text message he came out with that the baby mother put up saying that I'll give you $75,000, but all you're gonna be is a baby mama with a kid that I don't want no part of. Tristan, let me tell you something, y'all niggas. we need to send y'all back to Jesus, because why would you want that out there? What if your child, if this is your child, what if your child sees this and then you're trying to mend a relationship? You know, you're figuring out that, okay, this is my child, I need to, what if they see this? Like, that was so fucking embarrassing. It would have to take a lot for me to put something like that up. Whether I was trying to, you know, put out receipts on him or not, it would have took a lot. Because once you put that out there, the mother, whoever, your child can see this at some point. That's not something I would ever want my child to see. Not for, you know, I just would never want my child to know that the person I laid down to have them with was like, I never want to be a part of that child's life. That's so hurtful. Women, listen to me. Just because you guys are sleeping with these celebrities, and I'm noticing that a lot of women are having children by these celebrity men, that does not mean that these men are going to be in these children's lives. Y'all have to cut it out. I don't care for what amount of dollar bill. Your child's life, who your child knows, how your child is treated, your child deserves a father, a good man. So stop thinking about the bag. Stop thinking about the monthly child support and start looking at the man and start really saying, okay, he got this many kids and he's not taking care of them. I don't want nobody like that. I don't want to have a child with nobody that's not taking care of their responsibilities. Men's responsibilities as father go way past financial support. Way past it. I want a man that's going to be taking my child out to get his hair cut, football, basketball games, teaching them, you know, talking to him about situations, about life. I want him to be productive. I want him to be proactive in my child's life. And cash apps and Venmos and child supports, that's just not going to cut it for me. Ladies, I know y'all think about how y'all can get a bag. You know, every time I look online, it's a new woman pregnant by Chris Brown, by Future, by Tristan, by all these celebrity men who you have to understand that they are one person. So if he has 7 kids, let's just say he has 7 kids, unless he lives with them 7 kids, like unless them 7 kids reside with him, it's going to be spreading himself thin, trying to be a father to all of them. And baby mothers, all of them, are going to have some type of issue, and they're going to have some type of demand, and you're going to be looking like, oh, I want him to be like this with my kid, and you should be spending this much time with my kid, but he can't. Honestly, because he has multiple children and he's spreading himself thin, because he has to be, if he's a good father, he has to be, okay, I'm going to give this day to this kid, this day to this kid, this time to this kid, this time to this kid. And if they're babies, and they really need that attention, older kids understand. So it's kind of like, okay, I'll see my dad every now and again, you know. But when you're babies and you want your child to know who their father is, that requires him being around. Stop having kids with these celebrity men thinking that that's all you need is a baby and a check. Because at the end of the day, what really matters is that child. Who's in that child's life? I'm going about this all day. I'm not even gonna go off into this. Khloe, I feel bad for her, but she needs to let it go. Cut it. Tristan is not all that fan. He is not all that great. I understand love. Love has not too much to do with looks at the same time. So you can do better, Khloe. Being a single mother, I feel like for people who are not famous, and this is my opinion, for people who are not famous, being a single mother is like, that's just what we do. But for celebrities, they have to be, you know, with their mates. They have to be with their spouse. You know, it's a fight. If he's no good, famous, he's no good. If he's no good, not famous, he's no good. Simple. Let him go. You're a single mother, but you're a millionaire. You have a family, Khloe, that's huge, with a bunch of uncles who you would love and who your daughter would love to take notes from. It doesn't have to be Tristan. You can let him go. You don't want to take on a man who has multiple problems, especially not financially. You marry this man and then all of a sudden all his bills become yours. I'm not paying for all them fucking kids. You lay down to have them. Goodbye. Again, if you want to work it out, work it out. But with men like that, I've seen it. I know. I have one myself who I have a child with. And, you know, just let it go. Let it go. Take your mother, your sister, your family, and y'all have so many kids and cousins, and let him be. You got it. Tristan, get you some help. If you want to be a player, be a player. Wrap it up. Go to the doctor, you know, once a month, you know, whatever you can do. There's no hate on you. There's no shame in your game. But don't try to be a man that I want one woman, but then behind closed doors, you're a man for every woman. not cool. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Make sure you guys are following the blog. Make sure you're following Instagram and Snapchat because a bunch of cool stuff goes down there. If you see me, don't be afraid to speak, and I'll see you next time. Peace.